we've already done some rivets. I'll show you some of the rivets that we've done. We were just practicing just to see how it was going to turn out. And there's some, pull this out of the way. I'm replacing this, there. I'm replacing that rib. So we've done these three right here. And I've done a few more on back, but I'm gonna do a couple. Or actually, I'm gonna do them all, but I'm gonna try to do a couple of them close up so that you can see exactly what's happening. Maybe I'll do this one here. Probably. Let me see if I get closer there. Okay, now. And also, I'm having trouble. These rivets here are -6s, -6 16s. Aircraft spruce only carries 14s, and I think some of the older kits had -5 rivets in them. So you have to find out what rivets you've got. But these. I have to cut off. What I'm going to do is show you why I'm cutting them off a little bit. And I think that they're going to require 15. So let me see if I can go grab a pin and we'll mark it, and I'll show you exactly why we got to cut it off. Alright, so I'm going to put this rivet right here because it's already been drawn up. Let's see right here. I'll do it right here. Alright, so that rivet's in there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark it. You don't have to worry about this. I'm going to mark this with a pin. Okay? Now, whenever you buy your rivets, they're going to be too long unless you get the exact length. The rivet size should be 1.5 times the diameter coming through the hole. So if you take this and you mark it, which some of these are a little shorter. So let's mark this one. So right there is 1 times the diameter, and then right here, I don't know if you can see that. Let me back this up. It's getting hard to see. Go the other way. Okay. That right there is 1 time the diameter, and then right there, it's almost 2 times the diameter. Right there. This is where, this right here is where it comes out. So you got to take the whole line right there, and then right there. So this is really, this is 2 times the diameter sticking out. So what I'm going to do is I want to cut off half of the diameter of this, of the rivet, and that'll give me the right length that I need. So I need to cut this rivet off about right there on the top line. Cut about that much of it off above my finger nail, right there. So what I've got is my rivet cutter, and the problem is these are too tall for the guide, so you have to put it in there. And I've been doing them, so I pretty much know how much I'm taking off. So all I'm taking off, if you look inside there, you can see the rivet. I'm only taking off just that little bit. It's about half of the hole, and then you cut it off. Now, what you end up with is a rivet that's a little bit crooked. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to the Scotch-Brite wheel, and I'm going to straighten this out, and I'm going to smooth it, and that's going to give me a good rivet. So let me go over here and do that. So that's 1.5 times the diameter sticking out. And I'll put it in here and show you. Right there. Now it looks like a whole lot sticking out, but trust me, it's not. Okay, so that one there, actually, just, okay, this one here is the one we're doing. So, it's 1.5 times the diameter, right there. That's a half. Right about there, and that's 1. So you got 1.5 times the diameter, and it looks like it's sticking out a long way, but it's really not. So what we're going to do is I'm getting ready to buck that rivet. Back up just a little bit so it don't go blurry. Okay. Now what I've got, the 4 times rivet gun. Pretty heavy.